Hi, my name is Nathan Franson. I want to talk to you about an issue that landlords face when a tenant leaves the property, they move out, and they leave stuff in the property. So here's the important distinction that the landlord has to make initially. Is the stuff lost or is it abandoned? And the definition's not really clear on this necessarily. It's sort of a reasonable person test. So what you want to decide is this something that somebody else may have left in the property unintentionally, like maybe a ring under a doorway or something that just wouldn't be there but for somebody losing it? Or is it just stuff that the tenant left and isn't going to come back for potentially? So let's deal with the abandoned property first. This is the stuff that's owned by the tenant. If they leave stuff in the property, as the landlord, you have a couple responsibilities. And the first thing you need to do is inventory all the stuff. So make a list of what's there. And if there's boxes or crates or suitcases, you don't have to open the stuff, but you just want to make sure you have a detailed, thorough list of what's there. Then you want to serve that to the former tenant. This can be done in the mail. You can send a U.S. postage paid envelope or personal delivery. If it's in the mail, you've got to give them 18 days to come and pick up the stuff. If it's personal delivery, you can do it in 15 days. Your notice has to be very specific. It's got to include the list. It's got to tell them that they have a certain amount of time to come and get the stuff. If you're going to charge them storage fees, which you are allowed to do if they're reasonable, it's got to tell them that as well. So they have all the information they need to recover their items. If after 18 days they have not recovered their items, then it's yours. However, if it's reasonably believed to be worth more than $700, you have to conduct an auction. And you've got to list that in the newspaper, and it's a public event so that a value can be ascertained from the items. Now that's a little more unlikely because people don't usually leave things of value, but if it's less than $700 and you've done the notices, you're in the clear, you can keep the stuff and there's no liability. But if you do it wrong, you could be liable for the stuff even though the tenant left it voluntarily. So this is important to get right. I strongly suggest with all these issues you consult with an attorney. I am an attorney, but not yours. Get good advice on these issues. Thank you.